Hello, so today we talk about glacial geomorphic features or glacial landforms. So glaciers are river-like masses of ice that flow downward under the influence of gravity. Valley glaciers occupies the valleys and flow downwards and are fed by snowfields, also known as alpine or mountain glaciers. Piedmont glaciers are formed by the union of spreading ends of several mountain glaciers on a large plain surface actually. So see here, these are the glacial landforms. So first one is Roches Mountains, Drumlins, Cirques, Moraines, Kettles, moulins and glacial mills, Kame terraces, Eskers, Aretes or combs, pyramidal peaks or horns, Outwash plains, Nunataks, Crag and Tail, knob and Kettle topography, and glacial lakes. So we will discuss these landforms with the help of photographs. So you can see here, this is the Roches Mountains. Roches Mountain is low, rounded and abraded mountains on the valley floor actually, which is ornamented with the striations. As you can see here, these are the striations actually. The stars or hillside is gently sloping. See here. And these are the drumlins deposit with long axis parallel to the directions of glacial movement. Uphill side blunt, while downhill side is are smooth and gently sloping. So as you can see, this is the blunt portions, while this side is actually gently sloping. These are the cirques. So cirques are actually basin like structures which is serve as a starting point for glaciers. These are formed due to the process of nevations. They are called corries in Scotland actually. So as you can see, these are the starting point of snow or ice. So this is actually basin like structures. Moraines. So moraines are unstratified glacial drift. So moraines is actually forms when ice is actually drained from the upper valley portions and reached to the ground with the rock debris, lot of boulders and cobbles pebbles that is deposited into the ground and forms moraines structures. Kettles. So kettles are cylindrical hollows formed by melting of ice. As you can see, these are the cylindrical hollows. Kame terraces. So Kame terraces are stratified glacial drift deposited in the form of terraces along the valley walls. As you can see, these are the terraces actually. Eskers. So eskers are glaciofluvial stratified deposit occurring in the form of network of meandering ridges. So eskers are actually forms due to the underground river which is drained below the ice. So when those river is drained, the erosion is occurs and this type of land is forms. When ice is removed from the ground, this structure is revealed. Aretes are combs. So aretes are knife edges actually, as you can see. So these are forms when two cirques exist on mountains. As you can see, cirques is actually basin like structure. So here is the cirques. Pyramidal peaks. So pyramidal peaks or horns are actually very sharp aretes forms on steep sided mountains due to the enlargement of three or more cirques. Outwash plains. So outwash plains are smooth sloping plains laying in front of the glacial margins. So these are the glaciers and these are the outwash plains. So outwash plains is actually looks like moraines, but there is no rocks or rock debris. These are the simple plains. Nunataks. So Nunataks are very high peaks projecting above the ice field. So as you can see, these are the Nunataks and these are the ice cover fields. So they are projecting above the ice. Crag and tail. So crag and tail forms when ice meets in obstructions in their way. It is diverted over and around the rock projections and leave a gently sloping tail of moraine in its lee side, which is described as crag and tail. So this is the crag and this is the tail actually. Knob and kettle topography. So knob and kettle topography is actually rough irregular surface or knobby hills and deep hollows. As you can see, there is lot of deep hollows. Glacial lakes. So glacial lakes are occupies the cirques, and they are actually long, deep, narrow lakes. Those are forms in the between the ice capping mountains.
To know the latest updates on geotourism and modern geotechniques, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.